My first ever Larry Doby baseball card. Hey guys, I am Adam. Welcome to the Vintage Sanctuary. I'd like to read a little something that I put together. The eve of the 2023 World Series seems like a fantastic time to celebrate Larry Doby, whose team won the 1948 World Series 75 years ago. Larry Doby, the man who broke the color barrier in the American League a mere 11 weeks after Jackie Robinson did the same in the National League. Larry Doby, the man who received much less media coverage than Jackie, yet experienced similar racism and mistreatment, possibly even more so in the American League. Larry Doby, World War II veteran. Larry Doby, the first black man to play in the American Basketball League, the professional basketball league that preceded the NBA. Larry Doby, Negro League World Series champion with the Newark Eagles in 1946, a 7-game series in which Doby earned 5 hits, including 1 second base, 1 third base, 1 home run, 5 RBIs, 7 runs, 3 stolen bases, and a whopping 9 bases on balls. Larry Doby, World Series champion with the Cleveland Indians in 1948, batting .318 and leading his team with 7 hits in the 6-game series, becoming the first black man to hit a home run in a Major League World Series, and along with Satchel Paige, the first to win a World Series after integration. Larry Doby, the only person in history to hit a home run on the winning team of a Negro League World Series, as well as on the winning team of a Major League World Series. How cool is that? By the way, he might just be the only man to do this, regardless of whether or not his team won. I think the only other candidate is Willie Mays. But there might be some doubt about whether or not Mays hit a Negro League World Series home run. So if you know anything about this, please let me know. I tried to dig into it. Larry Doby, a tremendous slugger who led the American League in home runs 2 times, becoming in 1952 the first black man after integration to lead either league in home runs. Larry Doby, who at 23 years old was literally thrown into a powder keg of racism, and yet handled himself with the same grace, class, and dignity that we now continually celebrate Jackie Robinson for. Larry Doby, I am only scratching the surface here. I have much more to learn about this great man. And now it is just about time to reveal my first ever Larry Doby card. However, as you can see, I have it hiding behind a canvas, a tissue canvas. This is a card I have wanted for a long time, but finally the right one came along at the right time and price, and I pounced on it. Like a vegan on tofu, like MSNBC on a Trump indictment, like Fox News on a Biden gaffe, like Adolis Garcia on a Game 7 Astros pitch, like Dylan on a well-centered 1969 Topps Reggie Jackson rookie card, like Matt from The Card Story on just about any cool Hank Aaron card, like the French Bulldog Leo on a Milkbone Mini, like Mr. Rogers on a good deed to be done. Well, I guess that about covers it. So without further ado, whoa. The 1952 Topps Larry Doby in an exceptional vintage greatness 4. Now, anyone who knows this card knows that the registration is off almost all of the time. So this is just as good as the registration gets for this card. And the color is so rich. It's a bit off center, but it's not diamond cut. It's sharp, it's clean, no wrinkles, no crinkles. This card just has fantastic eye appeal. I mean, this card is just absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Let's check out the back. The back is a little off center, but hey, the back is absolutely stunning as well. Let's go back to the front. Let's see if we can zoom in and check out every glorious paper fiber. If I try to zoom in too much, though, this card is so sweet. I am super, super stoked. Super stoked to add this card. As I had mentioned, a card I have wanted for a long time, but I was just waiting until, I guess maybe until, I don't know, the right one came along. Well, that was part of it. Part of it was just when it felt right, because I had, the amount of money available and the price felt right, the card felt right, just kind of when, it all came together. And that is what happened, and I pulled the trigger on this bad boy. And in my humble opinion, this card is woefully undervalued. I really believe that. I mean, if you compare this to the Jackie Robinson, a Jackie Robinson of this condition in this grade would probably cost, maybe 40 times as much. 40, like a 40-time multiplier. To me, that is just insane. And I'm not trying to take anything away from Jackie Robinson. Now, I know his card is a high number 312, but 243 is somewhat high. There's not that big of a difference in terms of availability of this card relative to the 52 Topps Jackie Robinson. So I really believe this card is woefully undervalued. But that's not why I bought it. I bought it because I really wanted it. However, I do enjoy buying cards that I also think are undervalued. Now, you could say my value assessment here is dubious at best. I would actually say that my assessment is very dubious. It is indeed a dubious value assessment. Hey, a certain number of my listeners demand a certain number of puns from me. So for the rest of you, sorry about that. Larry Doby, welcome to the Vintage Sanctuary. By the way, I bid on a gorgeous 1952 Bowman Larry Doby that would have, paired nicely with this card. And within the last few seconds, I bid about 50% higher than the high bid at that point. And I still got outbid by one bid increment. And I will confess, I was emotionally frazzled a bit because I really wanted that card. And I was a little bit frustrated. But then I calmed down after, several days. No, I'm just joking. Actually, I calmed down relatively quickly, but maybe even a couple hours later, I realized, Adam, that's totally on you, man. You should have bid more. And then I thought, I will, the winning bidder, I thought, I wish them the best. I am happy for them. And then I realized, are you really happy for them? No, you wanted the card. You should have bid more. But anyway, yeah, good for them. Good for them for bidding more than me. Whoever it was, I wish them the best. But hey, I live to bid another day. Check out this stunning 1952 Topps Larry Doby in an exceptional vintage greatness 4. I mean, it might as well be a Gem Mint 10. It is so absolutely stunning and gorgeous. If you want, go on eBay right now and look at every single graded 52 Topps Larry Doby, like SGC, PSA, whatever other grading companies you like. I challenge you to find one that is this wonderful. But then again, that's my opinion. Who knows? Maybe there's a new listing. Especially for the price I paid, which I thought was, reasonable. It was right in there, 4 comps for a 4, but this one is just so absolutely stunning. Well, we could look at the paper fibers some more, but I should probably keep this from getting too long. Thank you for sharing in my joy. I hope you had a wonderful and peaceful time in the Vintage Sanctuary. Take care, my friends.